Oh, it was a good day. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 7 of my Road to Bench World series. So this week was another great training week. I'm very happy with how this week went. So for my classic training day this week, I worked up to a top single of 205 pounds, which is actually a post-injury PR for me. I had hit 92 and a half, I can't remember how many weeks ago at the gym. And until that point, that had been a post-injury PR. And this week I hit 205 pounds, which is just a little bit more than that. Didn't move super great. You know, like I rushed the pause, the press wasn't all that smooth, but you know, regardless, I'm taking that as a win. I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm starting to see some progress. And it feels like it's been so long. So very happy with how that worked out. I did a whole bunch of back offs at 195 pounds after that. And then I worked up to a set of 4 at 175 pounds. So it sort of seems to be like the typical routine these days is, you know, doing my top sets and back off sets and then working up to 175 for a few reps. But yeah, those moved well. That training went well. And then on equip day on Saturday, it was a good day. I was finally back in my blue shirt, my blue katana. I told you last week that I had ordered a new bench shirt back in February and it has just shipped, but unfortunately it has been stuck in a depot since Thursday. And it's just frustrating because it was shipped from Calgary, which is like 3 hours away from me. And it has taken over a week now to get there. So it's still in the depot. I've called UPS twice. Fingers crossed it arrives this week and I can use it next week for training. But regardless, last week I put my blue shirt back on. I've not had that shirt on for a few weeks. That was a shirt that I've worn for years and it's been like my tried and true, my good meat shirt. Like it's the shirt I've hit like all my PRs in. But after nationals, I had a couple of rough training sessions, if you recall. So I put it back on. I don't want to say I was nervous, but you know, there's always that thing in the back of your mind that's like, well, maybe it was the shirt. Like, I don't know, like it's been so long since I've been in this shirt. Like, you know, I have some maybe negative associations with this shirt, or I had. Let's move forward. But anyway, so Saturday I was back in the shirt, felt okay. I worked up as I normally did, 2 board, 1 board, half board, some touches, and everything moved well. And it just feels good that things are finally moving. For my touches, I did 125 kilos, 130 kilos, and then 135 kilos, which is more than I pressed in previous weeks. And 135 kilos moved pretty smoothly, I will say. It moved better than 132.5 kilos moved last week. So I was so happy with how 135 moved. And then sort of at the end of the workout, we just did 140 kilos, just to a 2 board, which is like not moving much at all. But just so I get that weight in my hands. And I noticed at the end of my workout, my hands were like really raw from just like holding the bar. The knurling was good. I love a knurly bar. Like I love when it digs in, but like after so many reps and like heavy weights, my hands were definitely feeling it. So, you know, hopefully, you know, build up those calluses a little bit in the next few weeks. But like, yeah, the weight was moving well and it feels like I'm back and that's a very good feeling. I'm happy. I'm just happy. I'm happy I get to lift and I'm happy I get to lift the way I want to lift. And, you know, I feel, you know, I don't want to jinx myself. Again, I keep saying that, but I'm nervous because, yeah, the past months have been rough, but I feel like things are coming together. They're starting to at least. So, yeah, we're in a good spot. We're in a good place leading into these next few weeks. I think we leave in 4 weeks. Might even be like 3.5 weeks, I don't know. But I compete in just over 5 weeks. So I think we're in a good spot. I think we're in a good spot to build. You know, my shoulder feels good. So, you know, again, I'm like hesitant to say it because I don't want this to be like famous last words. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. So yeah, so that was my training this week. This is a good updates. We've strung together a few happy updates, which is, yeah, it's a really promising thing. It's a good time for things to be sort of pulled together to have that positive momentum in the next few weeks of training. So yeah, I'm really hopeful. I'm really, really excited. I'm so happy that Equip Bench is coming together the way it is. You know, with Classic Bench, in terms of my goals for Worlds, I've been at a plateau for quite a while. And then of course, the injury just was a huge setback. But the way things are moving, I'm hoping that I can at least get to where I was and then, maybe exceed that just a little bit, but we'll see. I definitely have a lot more respect for my body since the injury. I definitely listen to it a lot more if I'm doing an exercise and I just sort of feel something, I, stop it a lot sooner. I want to say immediately, but I don't know if that's true. But I stop it a lot sooner than I would have before. In the past, it just would have been like, oh, power through, push through, don't listen to your body. Your body doesn't know anything, like we have to push harder and harder and harder and more leading into a meet. And now this training cycle is a lot more, I don't want to say intuitive, but I guess maybe intuitive is the word, but yeah. So that's where we're at there. And yeah, I'm looking forward to next week's training. All right, so that is it for this week. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you all next week. Bye.